Okay, what is your full name?
My full name is Sahil Batra, and you may call me by my first name, Sahil.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from New Delhi. It's the capital of the country.
Okay, are you a student or you do work now?
I have just completed my 10 plus 2, and now I'm planning to move abroad for my further study.
Okay, are you happy to be the age you are now?
Of course, I'm pretty happy. I'm always happy though. I can say I have more rights now, I have more freedom, I can take my own decisions, I can do the things that I want to do. So that really gives me a lot of happiness. However, when I was younger, I had to always follow what my parents say.
Okay. When you were a child, did you think a lot about your future?
To be honest, really not. The fact is that when I was younger, I had a very carefree nature. I hardly bothered about what I had to do in the future. So at that time, I was just concerned about playing rather than thinking about the future.
Okay, do you think you have changed as you have got older?
Why not? Just like everyone, I have changed also. I have certainly changed physically, but I have grown mature as well. Earlier, I was immature. I was not much responsible, but these days, I take the responsibilities and I'm also concerned about my future now.
What will be different about your life in the future?
I think it is going to change completely. As I said, I'm planning to move abroad for my further studies. So I will be alone there. So I will become definitely far more self dependent and I will be taking my own decisions. And it would also give me an exposure living in a different world. So my personality will further enhance as well.
Okay, what do you do when you see rubbish on the streets?
Well, I'm very much worried about the cleanliness, and whenever I see littering on the roads or the streets, I don't hesitate to pick up and put it in the bin.
Do you think it is important to protect the environment?
Why not? I think it's everyone's responsibility and we must take it seriously. Uh, our existence is completely dependent on the environment, so we have to keep it clean and green so that we can live safely in it.
How do you feel when you see someone throw litter on the ground?
It really hurts me. I really get irritated to see people showing such a careless attitude towards the environment. I don't hesitate to pick it up and put it in the bin, but if I get a chance, I try to make people realize their mistake as well.
Do you think plastic bags are a serious environmental problem?
I truly believe that they are a huge threat to the environment. The fact is that plastic bags are non biodegradable and they are the prime reason behind the increasing waste, especially the solid waste. So, yes, they are a huge threat because they are really harmful.
Do you do anything to protect the environment?
Of course, I definitely play my part to protect the environment. For example, for short distance, I ride bicycle. Similarly, I try to save the electricity by not wasting it unnecessarily. And the best thing that I do to protect the environment, I try to reuse the things rather than buying new things all the time.
Well, it's not uncommon to see people changing their views. As with changed circumstances, we have to change accordingly. Here, I would like to talk about a time when I had to change my opinion. Actually, after completing my education, I was planning to continue my further study in abroad. Most students apply for September intake and I was also planning for the same. Unfortunately, due to corona pandemic, the situation changed dramatically. Immigration offices got shut and there were no international flights. In fact, I have a few friends in Canada and they recommended me that it is not the right time to come to Canada because due to lockdown, they have lost their jobs and they have to study online. They suggested me to drop the idea till the situation gets normalized. I evaluated the situation thoroughly and also discussed the matter with my parents. And finally, I changed my opinion. I decided to postpone my plan and now I will try for January 2021 intake. Overall, it was a time when I changed my opinion.
It is important to involve other when you are making a decision, and why?
I certainly believe that it is very important to involve others when we are taking a decision, especially when we are not in a position to take the decision on our own. For example, my parents are much more experienced than me, so whenever I have to take any decision that has a strong impact on my life, I definitely involve them in my decision making.
What are some important decisions teenagers might have to take?
Well, these days teenagers are quite autonomous. They have the freedom to take their own decisions. So, what I see, they have to basically take decisions related to their studies. And then they have lots of choices to make. For example, they can choose their own hobby or how they have to spend their free time. So, these are some of the decisions that teenagers make these days.
Do you agree that parents should make important decisions for their children?
Why not? Parents are always the well wishers of their children and they do not want to see them in any difficult situation in their life. So it's very important that they use their experience and take the decisions that are in the best interest of their children.
Why do some people feel more difficult than others to make decisions?
Yes, it's quite common to see people struggling to take decisions. The fact is that they have less experience of decision making. Because of that, they cannot take their decisions confidently. They remain confused, and this is perhaps the reason why they take a lot of time to take decision, or sometimes they seek others' help as well.
Should the decisions be taken quickly or wisely?
It depends. For example, there are situations when you have no time to take the decision, but if you have time, decisions must be taken wisely after giving a thought. The fact is that if we do not evaluate the situation properly before taking the decision, our decision may prove wrong. So it is better to take the decisions wisely.
What are some important decisions national leaders would have to take?
Well, they have a great deal of responsibility towards the nation and they have to take the decisions in the best interest of the nation people. So, what I see and what I experience that the national leaders have to take decisions related to the policies related to business with other countries, nations development. Then they have to maintain healthy relationships with other countries, and the most important decisions can be related to the safety and security of the nation. So you're planning to take the IELTS exam but worried about your IELTS preparation. Am I right? You're not super sure that which institute to join because you might have heard the name of that institute, but you are not sure about the quality of the education at that place. But don't you worry, I'm here for you. आप सब मेरे टीचिंग मेथड से काफी फेमिलियर हैं और वो आपको कितना इफेक्टिव लगता है ये आपके कमेंट्स मुझे बताते हैं. You have the wish to practice IELTS with me, लेकिन ऐसा मे भी पॉसिबल नहीं है क्योंकि आप सिटी मोगा दैट इज इन पंजाब जहां पर मेरा फिजिकल इंस्टीट्यूट है वहां से काफी दूर हो. क्योंकि अब आप आइल्स की प्रिपरेशन कर सकते हैं मेरे साथ ऑनलाइन बाय फॉलोइंग माय वीडियो लेक्चर्स बेस्ड कोर्स लॉकडाउन सीरीज. It's a complete IELTS course that covers each and every aspect of IELTS. It's a crash course of 15 days, but we offer you 6-month validity so that you can study at your time, at your pace. आपको किसी डेट की वेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि किस दिन से कोर्स स्टार्ट हो रहा है. 24/7 लाइव रहता है तो आपको किसी टाइम की वेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि कितने बजे क्लास होगी. कंप्लीट फ्रीडम, 24 घंटे 6 मंथ तक ये कोर्स आपके पास रहेगा अनलॉक्ड वंस यू मेक द पेमेंट. और इन बिटवीन जितने भी अपडेट्स आएंगे आपके लिए रहेंगे फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. यू डोंट हैव टू पे एनीथिंग एडिशनली. कोर्स इज डिवाइडेड इनटू डे एंड डेज आर फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू ऑल द 4 मॉड्यूल्स ऑफ IELTS, that is reading, listening, writing and speaking. On top of that, we offer you interactive grammar and vocabulary tests as well. You would get everything that is required related to IELTS by purchasing this course. Free study material in the forms of PDFs that you can get printed out and then just follow my video lectures each and everything is so well explained. आपको मिलेंगे tips and tricks, time management strategies of all different modules, especially reading जो बहुत सारे students को tough लगती है, confused करती है. इस course को buy करने के बाद आप each and every question type के tips and tricks समझ पाएंगे और समझ पाएंगे कि कैसे 1 hour में आपको अच्छे से perform करना है. And obviously writing, which is definitely a very difficult part of the IELTS exam, और इसके ज़्यादा वीडियोस आपको YouTube पर मेरे मिलेंगे भी नहीं क्योंकि I do not want to offer them free of cost, but by buying this lockdown series course you can get access to my writing videos. उसमें आपको समझ आएंगे all the different writing essay, task 1, task 2 formats. It's a course for both GT as well as academic students. It contains separate tutorials for academic as well as GT students. और अगर आप दोनों ही एग्जाम देने के बारे में प्लान कर रहे हैं, आपके लिए इससे बढ़िया क्या होगा, सिर्फ 4000 में आपके पास दोनों ही कोर्सेज आ जाएंगे that you can follow and learn. As I said, it's a self-learning course, but फिर भी आपकी श्योरिटी के लिए हम आपको देते हैं WhatsApp group access. That means while attempting this course, you face any kind of problem or any doubt you have, you can reach us anytime. In fact, by joining this WhatsApp group, you become a member of a community where you find hundreds of students from all different parts of the world who are preparing for the IELTS exam or taking IELTS exam. So you can learn a lot from their experiences. At the same time, you can have an interaction with them, especially for speaking, one-on-one speaking. You guys can exchange your contacts with each other and practice speaking at your ease. What can be a better course than this to practice IELTS? So if you are interested, for your ease, we have kept day 1 tutorials free for you so that you can check how this course works and what it contains. And if you really like it, you can simply make the payment and unlock it. It will take less than 1 minute to buy this course, and I can quickly show you how you will do it. Download IELTS coaching application if you are an Android user, and if you are an Apple user, download CLASSPLUS app, enter ORG code IELTS. Register on this application as a student, not parent. Once the application opens, click on Store at the bottom. Now click on Lockdown Series course. Now click on Contents. Check the free contents of the course. So if you like, you can proceed and you will see this button, Pay the amount. Click on it and you will see multiple options to make the payment. It can be a debit card, credit cards, Paytm, Google Pay or other different wallets. And as soon as you make the payment, the course gets unlocked and you get instant access to my course. So I really request you to please check my course once, and if you like it,